Good evening. Welcome to the nightcap matchup in the SFLm. The San Jose Flight take a trip down the Red River to play the Bozer City Steamers. Bossier City's first home game ever in the SFLm. I'm Charles Doherty, calling the game with my partner, Cameron Duty. How you doing, Cameron?
Hey, I am doing great, Charles. It's so good to be with you, my friend.
All right, we got a great game tonight. We got two teams here fighting to get their first win. The SFLm team, Frank Wade, played for owner of the Bossier City team, played for the Annapolis Navigators, and you can tell that on their helmet, their uniform, they are honoring that team tonight. This is going to be a great matchup. What do you see tonight, Cameron?
I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. Week one, I was there, fortunate enough to get to call that Bossier City game against Pittsburgh. Bossier City has a really, really talented offense, a great ground game. They just need to protect the football more through the air. That was their weakness. San Jose, they had a tough first week. I expect them to rebound good, though. And, you know, when you come into this game, you're fighting for your first victory of the season. You've had a whole week to think about what went wrong the last time. So I expect both these teams to come out and play pretty solid. We should see a lot of good football today, Charles.
All right, and here we go with the kickoff. Bossier City in white to receive. Here we go. Up past the 20, still going to the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for Bossier City. We've got quarterback Iman Kopech, halfback Bismarck Wright, fullback Rainstorm, wide receiver Nick Price, wide receiver Bubba Tree. Oh, excuse me, San Jose. I got the wrong team, folks. Wow, okay. We'll get to that after this play. My mistake. All right, we got a run off the right side, and it looks like it was a loss brought down in the backfield. Number 21, Tino Sosa, for a loss of 1.
And that right there, as you can see, quarterback Austin Blanco under center. The running game is something that they'll want to put into effect early here, try to see if they can open up some passing lanes later on.
Formation on 2nd and 11. Pass complete, one-handed grab. Made up some yardage there, Cameron. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Barney Burner there on that reception, and just a nice little cross pattern there across the middle of the field. And it's just good to get some positive yardage. Brings up a very manageable 3rd down now, Charles.
We're looking at a power formation here at the top of the screen. 3rd and 1. They hand the ball off to Souza, and Souza still going past the yard marker. 1st down.
And going to get just enough right there, Charles. I tell you what, man, that was a good power run that we saw out of Sosa, just getting around the edge there, and good awareness and knowing where the markers were, able to stretch forward for that 1st down.
And we've got an empty backfield. Austin Blanco behind center. 5 wide receivers, drops back, has some time. Pocket starting to collapse, has to dump it off to number 17, Devin Lloyd.
And really a nice pocket right there, gave him enough time to look around, kind of see if he had any options downfield. And in the end, he really just had to check it down and get what he could out of it. So some positive yardage there, and that's important when you have the week like you had last week for San Jose, just to get off on a positive note here, get going in the right direction.
We're looking at an I formation on 2nd and 8. And go back to snap, a short drop. It's a little pressure, gets rid of the last second. Nice catch by Barney Burner for the 1st down.
And you can see that Austin Blanco is going to want to find Barney Burner early and often. And right there, another nice job. You know, we see that he likes to attack the middle of the field, and a good job of getting to the inside of the defender right there that was covering him for Bossier City. And another good reception. So these two are really getting on a great wave to start this game off.
And off up the middle to Tino Souza. Another nice run by Souza. 8 yards and 2nd and 2.
An 8-yard gain. Really nice job right there of just finding the lane, and a good job of the offensive line, just giving him some options there. And as we said, I think it's going to be key for San Jose to come out here and try to keep this a short yardage situation.
Go back in the backfield. Another handoff to Sosa. Another decent run. He's still going. Breaks the tackle. Still going down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They're moving the chains. It looks like this offense is firing all cylinders.
They really are. Very, very impressive coming out to start this game. It wasn't until number 44 linebacker Zach Benjamin was able to come up and make that tackle. But watch Sosa here shake off some defenders, and Benjamin really had to follow him all the way down the field. But that right there is going to help. You know, we said, or at least I said early on in the broadcast, Charles, even before we came on the air, I think it was going to be crucial for San Jose to establish the run, and that should help with the passing game.
So far, Blanco's leading this team down the field on the 20-yard line. Pitch. Number 34 off to the right side, doesn't get anywhere, brought down in the backfield by number 54, inside linebacker Lucas Gilbert.
Yeah, a great job by Gilbert right there. Great penetration on the line, and they really contained that. If I'm going to be honest, that's the first big stop I think we've seen out of this Bossier City defense so far on this drive.
The wide receiver, Blanco goes back. Pocket's starting to break down, gets rid of it again. The tight end, James Jennings, and he goes all the way into the end zone. What a drive, Cameron.
Well, that's very impressive. You know, we talked about last week, it's 41-14 that they lost that game. And, you know, that is something, you know, you don't feel too good about yourself after a beating like that. But instead, it looks like they have went back, really had a nice practice, worked on their chemistry, and I'm seeing some good things out of this offense. And to come out here on this first drive against the Bossier City defense that limited Pittsburgh to only 10 points last Tuesday, that's impressive to already put up 6 here, and we've got the extra point coming up.
I'm really impressed with the poise of Blanco in the pocket, spreading the ball around, nice running, all around great drive by San Jose in this opening drive.
Incredibly impressive, and that's only going to help this defense as well when they get out there wanting to defend that lead. I think that you'll see them play leaps and bounds better this week as well. They certainly have some targets, though, that they're going to have to contain, so this should be fun to watch.
San Jose at the kick. Short kick caught on the 12-yard line. Past the 30, he's going up the middle. He's still going. He breaks free to the 50, the 40. Is he going to get stopped? He's going, brought down. Nice tackle by number 35, saving a touchdown. Great return by number 10.
That's Nick Twice, and his name was called a ton of times during that week 1 matchup against Pittsburgh, and as I said, I had the privilege to call that game and see this team firsthand. And this guy is a valuable weapon to the Bossier City team, not only on special teams but on the offensive side as well. So you can see what he does right there. He's got great speed, great awareness of where he's at on the field, and he just did a really nice job of setting up his team. And, of course, let's not forget, they're looking for their first win of the season as well. They feel like they had one pretty much ripped from them, at the end of last week. So they're going to come out firing on all cylinders as well.
First down and single back set. Some motion at the top of the screen. The tight end's going into the slot. Right up the middle, great hole, nice power run in, first down and more. Number 34, Rain Storm.
Now this guy right, go right ahead, Charles.
We got quarterback Iman Kopech, halfback Bismarck Wright, fullback Rain Storm, wide receiver Nick Twice, wide receiver Bubba Tree, wide receiver Alice Itera, tight end Adam Graboski, and the big tackle Olin Thump. Go ahead, Cameron.
There's a great job by Bismarck Wright. You know, he's 6 foot, 225, a brute of a runner. I'm telling you, this guy is physical and a lot of fun to watch. He'll mow defenders down all day long here.
Right, a pitch. Rainstorm again. He's going, he's in! Wow, untouched off the pitch play.
And Rainstorm.
Answers with the score.
Yeah, a wonderful job of Rainstorm right there, just getting over on the edge, as you can see. Nice little pitch to the left side, and then just powers through, gone after that. A wonderful job of Rainstorm, and all of a sudden we're an extra point away from having a tie ball game.
Yeah, both of these teams, Cameron, looks like they went back to the drawing board, made some changes on their offensive game plan, and it's showing tonight.
It is. It's very impressive. Like you said, they have really took the first game of the season, really learned from a lot of the mistakes, I think, and they've come out ready to play. Both these teams have.
That was a quick score. Let's see how San Jose responds.
Really interesting to see. Bozer City was very methodical last week. They come out this week on the first drive, and it just takes a handful of plays to get down the field. So that was a kind of a stark contrast from what we saw last week. Really interesting.
Turn is up past the 20. We have a flag on the play. Gets up to just about the 25. Let's see. Normally this is on the return team. And it is number 89 clipping. We'll push it back a little bit, Cameron.
Yeah, it will.
Look at the offense here on San Jose. Quarterback Austin Blanco, halfback Tino Sosa, fullback Cooper Allen, wide receivers Chris Sunsery, Barney Burner, Devin Lloyd, tight ends Arnold Paca and James Jennings. First and 10 on the 13 after that penalty. Run off tackle. Power by Tino Sosa. Doesn't go anywhere. Brought down in the backfield. Loss of 2.
And that was a really nice job right by the defense, of course, containing that run. Sosa just kind of got trapped there behind the lineman, and Bossier City was quick to swarm him.
Second and 12. Go back look with 3 wide. Back to pass. Oh, it looks like it hit the back of the defender. We have a flag. Could this be pass interference? It is.
Man, that's going to be interesting.
That.
Yeah, let's look at the replay on that real quick right there. We'll see if he got to that's in my eyes, that was pretty close right there. It looked that he got to him about the same time that the ball did. The refs calling that one right there, seeing that he may have got there just a hair early. So a fresh set of downs for San Jose.
All right. Weak eye formation. Back to pass is Blanco. Has time, throws it, caught. Number 12, Barney Burner. Great catch over the shoulder. Move the chains.
Let's keep an eye on Barney Burner for this entire game. I mean, we just need to keep an eye on him and look at that. Great physicality off the line. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of him in this game. Someone who really, I think that for quarterback Austin Blanco can really throw that ball up and let him go after it. He's one of those type of receivers who can kind of make things happen when it doesn't look like it may be possible.
Looks like the tight end's in a flex position, back to pass. Dump off to the halfback. Tino Sosa gets a couple. Let's take a quick look at the defense of Bossier City. Defensive ends, May Carter, Oliver Ridge. Linebackers, inside Lucas Gilbert, outside Zach Benjamin. Cornerback K Magic, and strong safety Ronnie Shanahan Jr. Second and 7. Eye Jokers formation. 4 down line for Bossier City. Run off tackle, and he looked like he was going to break it there. Number 50 brought him down. 3rd and 6.
And this already the most important play of the game thus far as conversions go. 3rd and 6. I think this is going to be their biggest test yet. San Jose did a nice job on that last play of converting and keeping the field kind of short. Going to be interesting to see what they can do here on 3rd and medium.
San Jose starts with a bunch. Puts a wide receiver in motion down to the bottom of the screen. Active pass, plenty of time. Nice pass to Chris Sunsery. He is going. He moves the ball down the field. 1st and 10.
It was a great play. It really was right there, Charles, as we look at the replay and watch the out route. A nice job of just kicking out there towards the sidelines. Really, the defender really kind of got caught up in the coverage, and he was able to separate himself, Sinceri was, and just a nice job, a really good play design for that 3rd and 6 right there, and San Jose is still on the field.
Still on the field and driving, 1st and 10. Blanco behind center. I formation, I twins look. Run up the middle. Didn't look like he was going anywhere, but Tino Sosa pops out to the outside. He's still going, 1st and 10. Nice run. I mean, again, Cameron, I didn't think he was going anywhere, and it showed some power and also some elusiveness, bounced to the outside.
You're exactly right, and that is the fun thing. I'm really seeing some things I like quite a bit out of this San Jose team this week, and that right there, Sosa, he is, as you said, he's very elusive when he wants to be, and he's got great power too. And I think cutting to the side like that as he did around the left side and just accelerating off that block, this guy really is a threat, and I think he's someone that these defenses are going to have to take really serious trying to contain him this season.
He's almost got as much yards as he had last game. Back to pass Blanco. Oh, broken up there by number 24. That was like the first play that maybe wasn't executed perfectly, but other than that, outside of that one play, Cameron, they're playing well.
They have. That looked like that was just maybe a blown play right there. Maybe some misfiring, some timing that was off there. But as you said, they've been much smoother this week already, about 7 minutes into this game.
Back goes Blanco. Little pressure up the middle. Nice reception by Sunseri again. First down. It looks like they're in the red zone now.
This is the fun thing about the SFLm is that we have an opportunity to watch the chemistry between these quarterbacks and these wide receivers develop over time. And we are starting to see a great chemistry develop between Blanco and Sinceri and Burner. So he is really developing 2 quick weapons that he can get to when he needs them. And you can see them both going to work early in this game.
Active pass, plenty of time, throws it down the middle. Oh, caught and fumble. Picked up by the defense. Number 54, Lucas Gilbert on the recovery.
I have to imagine that we may see a challenge on this. I would be surprised if we don't. Let's take a look if we have an opportunity here to see if he made a football move, I guess you would say, if he was able to get possession. That's going to be really close. A good job by K-Magic coming in and knocking the ball loose. I'm going to be interested to see if we get another look at this from the officials, but great hustle by this Bossier City defense.
There you go. Let's take a retroactive look at the play presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at goretroid.com. And there's a rumor going around the league here that Cam is buying Retroids for the entire broadcast team.
It's like Christmas came early.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this again here. So a nice throw by Blanco, and he really, in my opinion, Sinceri didn't have an opportunity to even establish control of the ball. That's the way that I see it. What about you, Charles?
Yeah, I agree. But that was a great route run by Sunseri. I mean, he was right there open just in a split second, but you got to hang on to that.
All right, so that one's overturned, and let's give a call again to K-Magic, who came up, and they're not going to obviously get credited with the fumble, but still a great defensive play by Bossier City there and K-Magic to knock that ball loose to make it 2nd down.
San Jose dodged the bullet on that one, Cameron. 2nd and 10. Go back, looks like pairs up to the top of the screen. Back to pass again, short drop in the middle, caught by Barney Burner. 1st and goal, San Jose.
Nice resiliency by San Jose. Instead of going with Sunseri that time, they decided to switch it up and go back to Barney Burner. And again, I love the routes that this guy can run. Look at that, a really nice crossing route right there. They even got the tight end involved and really confused that defensive coverage. That was James Jennings who was coming around on the crossing route. They kind of almost set him up as a pick, allowing Burner to get free.
Yeah, Blanco's looking really good on this drive as well. Looks like they're in a long formation here with the fullback in motion. Let's see if they run it or pass it. Run up the middle. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Still fights for another yard or two. Sosa keeps those legs running, and he doesn't give up.
Yeah, and Lucas Gilbert coming up on the stop there. A nice job by Bossier City. Again, containing Sosa. It's showing very often that he's someone who, when they get a little bit of room, they can really turn on the Jets.
And in goal. Wide receiver in motion from the top of the screen. Another run outside. He's going. He's gone. Sosa in the end zone.
I know, just a nice drive. What a great response right there by San Jose. And already their point total, they've equaled what they had in week one, and we're not even through the first quarter yet. They had 2 touchdowns in week one, and here they are again with 2 trips to the end zone. We've got a lot of football left to play. San Jose, they're really impressing me this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. And Blanco is just, he is a master in that pocket. He's getting a little bit of pressure. He's hanging in there to the last second, and he's able to get rid of it, not making any mistakes. So far, so good for San Jose.
And really fun, a really good competitive game. And this is what you like to see in the SFL. This is what you like to see in football in general. But I tell you what, the SFLm is notorious for some of these shootouts. We may have one on our hand today.
I'd love to see a high-scoring game. All right, up the middle before the return gets almost to the 30. Weiss takes it, decent return, 1st and 10, out comes San Jose. Let's take a quick look. Out comes Bossier City. Let's take a quick look at the San Jose defense. Defensive tackle Stephen Forbes, outside linebacker Shin Yonita, William Patterson, cornerbacks Tavius Gordon, Sidney Galloway, and free safety Des Seeker. And single back look. Pitch play, not going anywhere. Brought down in the backfield, loss of 3.
Oh, great job right there by San Jose coming up. And I believe that was William Patterson, if I'm not mistaken. 6'3", yeah, thank you. 6'3", 225 pounds, and great pursuit right there. Keep an eye on this guy. He's starting to swarm the field.
Back to pass. Pocket collapsing. He's standing in there, though. Gets rid of it. Goes deep. Almost intercepted. 42. Des Seeker had his mitts on it.
Now, Iman Kopech, now he is someone who I can tell you, just from the 2 weeks that I've had the pleasure to call his games, he likes to kind of sling that ball around a little bit, and he'll try to find it, kind of squeeze it into some tight windows to kind of force it in there at times. And sometimes it works, sometimes they get burned on the play, but always exciting to watch.
3rd and 13. Wide receiver in motion out of the bunch. Back to pass. Nice catch. We have the nice hands catch of the game. Brought to you by Retroid. Put a Retroid handheld in your hands and play the only video game with your player in it, SFL 4K23. Back to punt. Decent hang time. Caught at the 20, out to the 30, maybe the 29. San Jose gets the ball. Bozer City wasn't able to answer. Let's see if San Jose can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, the first drive that's stalled by either team so far in this game. And unfortunately, that one goes to Bozer City there. And their defense did not have an opportunity to really rest, did they? Back out on the field to defend the San Jose offense, which is starting to really take flight. No pun intended. Actually, pun totally intended.
First down with the pitch. Brought down for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Sosa had a little speed going, but that defense of Bossier City was waiting.
Yeah, again, doing a nice job. I think they're starting to kind of hone in on how he likes to play around the edges, and they did a good job of pressuring up at the line and stopping him in his tracks.
All right, we got the end of the first quarter. San Jose up by 1 score, 14-7. Like the game so far, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There's no one else that gives you more football Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action and help the channel grow through your support. 1st and 10, San Jose. Drop, throws it. Didn't look like that play was executed too well. There was a defender right in the way there, and if he was turned the other way, Cam, it could have been disastrous.
It definitely could have been. Bossier City did a good job of kind of allowing a little bit of confusion there. San Jose just getting off, as you said, off track, not on the right page. And so far, this is a big stop here coming up for Bozer City. If they can contain them, this will be huge.
Formation, back to pass, caught, great catch. Number 89, 1st down, move the chains.
That's pretty demoralizing. A nice job by Luca right there to catch that one. But for a defense, you get them contained 3rd and 11, and you've kind of locked them down on the series. And then right there, Luca just does a nice job of really confusing K Magic on that one. You know, we saw that K was able to come up with a big hit on the last possession to knock the ball loose there on one of the pass attempts. But this time, Luca just kind of got him a little confused on which direction he needed to be going.
Back to pass. Looks like they're sending a little on the blitz. Nobody downfield. I don't know who Blanco was throwing it to, but maybe there was a misrun route.
I think he was trying to get with James Jennings there. You know, Jennings, we've already heard his name called a couple of times in this game, and maybe trying to work him a little bit more into the passing attack.
2nd and 10. Right, and in motion to the top of the screen. Active pass, or drop. Oh, it gets a little pressure there. Got it off to number 12, Barney Burner. Still going, gets the 1st down. That was amazing. I didn't think that was going to end well at all.
Wow, that was pretty impressive. And you know what? Sometimes you just have luck on your side. What can you say? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And in that case right there, Blanco just had that one literally kind of swatted up into the air after they delivered the hit on him. But Barney Burner never took his eyes off the football and ran back to make that reception. And another 1st down by San Jose.
And looking good tonight. Hands it off up the middle. Osa for a couple. Make it 2nd and 8.
And we're going to give credit on that tackle to Zach Benjamin, who did a nice job coming up and really getting them to just a 2-yard gain there.
Really impressed with Blanco. Right. He's really standing in that pocket and getting some pressure, but he's not making any mistakes. Back to pass. Well, there we go. That is what you call commentator's curse.
Well, that's what you call Oliver Ridge using all 6'5" to reach up there and grab that ball out of the air. I'm telling you what, that was a nice play. Look at the replay, and just a nice job of literally breaking off of the block right there. And as we said, using all 6'5" to use that arm span and get that football. And just like that, you know, the tide has potentially turned here, Charles.
Yeah, Bossier City needed this to stop the San Jose momentum. Now they've got 1st and 10 in a quads look. Beck hands it up the middle. Still going. Bismarck right for the 1st down. Nice run, nice spin move, nice power, nice blocking up front.
Yeah, this guy's going to be a lot of fun to watch, I can tell you. It's something that I can tell you that as this game goes on, I think it might be really fun to see, you know, Wright versus Sosa, if you will. We're starting to see the maturation of 2 really good running backs here that carry their team down the field. A nice job of Wright just powering for a great run right there.
Bossier City on the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Wide receiver in motion at the bottom of the screen. Peck does a pitch, and he's running, he's going, he's to the 30, he's still going. That's the 1st down marker. 1st down, another good run, this time by Rain Storm, the fullback.
You know, I'm beginning to see this, the Baltimore Vultures of the SFL. They are really, nobody does it better than them with a two-headed tandem at running back. You have Warren Murray and you have T. Roy Gaines, running back and fullback there, interchanging on handoffs and blocks, and that's a really a blueprint that a lot of teams are trying to duplicate. I feel like Bossier City may be looking that route.
Oh, in the hands of Bubba Tree. And wasn't able to hang on to it.
No, unfortunately, their Tree was not in the best position to kind of adjust his body to bring that one in. So they'll go back to the drawing board there. But one thing that this rushing game will do, I fully believe that it'll help Iman Kopech continue to get more comfortable in the pocket and be able to see the lanes down the field when he goes back to pass.
Back to pass. Short step. Oh, and he is brought down. Even Forbes, the big defensive tackle, 325 pounds of meatloaf lands on top of that quarterback.
And that hurt. Take a look at that. Well, that's a really impressive spin move right there off of center. Take a look at that. And
that's a pro move right there, that spin.
Yeah, you see that in the scouting combines and that's textbook, but when you get out on the football field and you can make that happen, even the more impressive.
3rd and down. They're knocking at the door. Let's see if they can move the chains. Back to pass. Plenty of time so far. Moves out of the pocket. He's running. He's going. He's still going. So, thought about sliding for a second. But looks like May Carter. Was that May Carter that brought him? No, that was 29. Brought him down. Sidney Galloway.
Yeah, Galloway finally able to bring the elusive Iman Kopech down. But a good job of picking up some positive yardage.
And that was a big stop, forcing them for the field goal here. And the kick is up. And it looks like it is good. Bossier City answers some points on the board after that turnover. That's what you got to do. You get the ball on a turnover and you put some points on the board. Wasn't a touchdown, but damn, I guess they'll take it at this point.
Yeah, it's all about what can you do to capitalize on those points off of turnovers. And while they weren't able to make it into the end zone, they were able to draw a little bit closer. You give your defense a little bit of a breather on the sidelines. Maybe they can come back and force another 3 and out or a turnover, and you're right back in business.
Short kick, fielded about the 6-yard line. Return is up past the 30. Decent return by San Jose. Good field position. Austin Blanco comes back after making that mistake he's trying to shake off. Let's see if he can rebound and maybe put some points on the board.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I feel like Blanco, the way that he has grown more comfortable as this game went on, I don't really foresee him having any issue shaking that last interception off. He's a baller for sure. He doesn't have a problem throwing that ball, as we said, in some tight windows and seeing if he can make them stick.
Back in motion. Run up the middle. Osa. That's a couple. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're really keying in on Sosa these last couple of drives, if you've noticed on that, Charles. Not really getting the breakaways out in the open flats as we were seeing a couple of drives earlier. The defense has obviously made some adjustments, and they're really getting to work here.
2nd and 8. Back to pass. Short drop. It's a little pressure. Dumps it off. I don't think they got any yards out of that, but avoided some pressure and didn't make a mistake. At this point of the game, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's an important point to make right there, Charles, is the fact that they didn't turn the ball over, they didn't lose any yardage. It just kind of went by the wayside. But like you said, avoiding the big disastrous plays. Good job by Gilbert on that tackle.
Drop. Throws over the middle and caught. It looks like that was Sunseri. Yes, it was for the first down. Another dart by Austin Blanco.
Another dart on 3rd down. They are getting very comfortable, and their 3rd down conversions are pretty impressive thus far in this game. We saw 3rd and 8 on the last drive that they converted, and now 3rd and 11. Sometimes the defense has to be kicking themselves saying, what can we do, really, though? What more can we do to get off the field here?
1st and 10. We're on the right side of the 50-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Sosa gets a couple. Brought down. Gain of 3.
And you can see, as we said, Sosa's runs have went from about 8 to 10 yards to 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards. Still, obviously, positive yardage, and that's important. But this defense, as we said, seems like the passing plays are giving them a little bit more trouble than the ground game at the moment.
Pitch to the outside, Sosa. It's a couple. Makes it a manageable 3rd and 3.
At least this time they won't have to worry about going from 3rd and 8, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 13.
Right.
This will open up that playbook for them.
That's right. They're lining up in a single back formation. Wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down here. Back to pass. Throws it in the middle. Caught. I think that's Sunseri again. First down.
They even knew, Charles, where to the route. Look at this great coverage. I mean, you can't say anything about that coverage right there. As a matter of fact, Bozer City and Magic right there again in on that play, almost took that ball away, but sometimes yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. They even knew where they were going. They were going to Sunseri, but still made a play happen.
Short drop, throws it to the fullback. Cooper Allen. It's 4. Let's get some fullback action going on.
Yeah, we always enjoy that. I think it's always fun to see the big guys in the backfield rumble, bumble, and stumble down the field. So I'm always for that.
2nd and 6. Run up the middle by Sosa. First down. Trucks through the defender. Still going to the 10, to the 5, in the end zone. Another score by Sosa.
Well, there's that breakaway speed we talked about. I just made the comment that they were able to contain Sosa a little bit better on the past couple of series. That time, though, take a look at this. This is just brute force. I mean, that's all they are to it. Literally mowing down defenders, and then after that, it's just like he took a shot of, Red Bull or something, and he was off to the races. He just kicked it into overdrive. That was really fun to watch.
You made a comment a couple plays before about the defense frustrated. I mean, that right there definitely going to take the life out of a defense when you think you bring him down and he just keeps stiff arming, chugging those legs, and getting the touchdown. And the extra point is up and good. 21-10, San Jose.
Yeah, and that's where the field goal versus a touchdown for Bossier City on that last series comes back to hurt them. If they had been able to continue that drive and get on the board, they certainly wouldn't be down 11. That's what happens when a defense can bend instead of breaking and, negate you to only a field goal.
Kickoff brought out to about the 30-yard line, 31-yard line. Decent field position for Bossier City. Let's see how they answer.
Interesting that Itera was the one on the run back there for them. So anyway, as you said, let's see what exactly Bossier City can do on that return. It's going to be pretty interesting. They're really going to have to come away, I feel like, a touchdown here. You've got 3:38 left in this first half, and you have an opportunity to really control the clock and be very methodical. And you get some plays together and really try to string along a nice drive here that hopefully ends in a touchdown so you can draw closer at the end of this half.
Back to pass. Throws it in number 11, Bubba Tree. 6'5", 225. He's a big target. Looks like a tight end out there. And hey, I spoke to Gunny before the game, and he said he's one of the players to watch, and wow, he showed it on that play.
Bubba Tree is a lot of fun to watch, and that height advantage, 6'5" right there, allows him to go up and really contest for some passes that other receivers in the league may not have the height to get to.
All right, quads look on first down. Wide receiver motion to the top of the screen. Handoff up the middle. This Mark Wright gets a nice run. 8 yards in the book for that running back.
I definitely don't think they should go away from him. He is He really is doing such a nice job tonight. I mean, take a look at it, really taking what the defense gives him. But, if he can find a hole to squeeze through right there, he's going to get you probably at least, a good solid 6 yards or so on a run. And he is such a vital part of what they've been able to do in this game thus far.
Nice blocking up front as well. I formation, 2nd and 2. Ocean in, making it a power formation. Run off to the top of the screen, and he is going. Bismarck Wright, another good run, another first down.
And that was William Patterson who was chasing him towards the sidelines, but a nice job of Wright, able to have awareness, as we said, to get the first down and before kind of being rushed out of bounds on that one. But a good set of rushing plays right there brings up the first down, my friend.
Here we are, 1st and 10. Nice response by Bozer City. They've got plenty of time. Field position. Single back formation. And they are waiting for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the first half. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, the SFL is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click the join community button and begin your career or just meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It's never too late to get involved. Bossier City threatening. Back to pass. Throws it deep. Nice. Oh, and a fumble. Did the ball go out of bounds? It looks like it did.
Yeah, I
twice
believe
on
it did.
One. Let's see if he had enough to make it a reception.
Yeah, we'll see here on the replay if he was able to bring that one down. In my opinion,
Did it?
Yeah, from that angle, I think that he did. Of course, I expected this being inside of 2 minutes that the booth might want to review this one. So here we go. We'll take a look at this replay.
Every replay, every challenge is looked at. It's a retroactive look at the play presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at goretroid.com. It looks like.
Ooh.
Overturned.
I have to say, I'm a little surprised. Now,
that's shocking.
I really thought that he was able to complete that reception and then turn upfield. That's the way that I seen it anyway. I know these things it's all about perception, but I did feel like he was able to hold on to that football before it got jarred loose, but it's second down.
It doesn't look like too much damage to Bossier City. They still get the ball, and it's 2nd and 10, plenty of time on the clock. Tight end in motion. Back. Oh, no, I thought it was a pass. A run. Bismarck Wright. It's 1 yard. Now we're looking at a pretty big 3rd down here. I think Bossier City wants to get that first down, keep it going, and get some momentum going into the end of the half.
You know something, Charles? If they do not convert here, how big is that overturn on that challenge going to weigh? I mean, and maybe the impact that it could have on this game if they cannot convert here on 3rd and 9.
Let's look at the bottom of the field. Screen. Back to pass. Down the middle. Nice catch. That was 86. That looks like the other tight end. He's built like a tight end.
Well,
James, that's a big play.
That was a scenario I painted up for good dramatic effect. What would happen if they did not convert this pass? But a nice job right there of the receiver lunging out to make that reception. You think they don't know what's at stake here? That was an important drive, play in the drive for them, and they can continue here.
I'm Kopak back to pass, and it's intercepted by Sidney Galloway. Huge turnover.
Yeah, very unfortunate. That drive was really looking really impressive. I mean, you had the resiliency, the 3rd down conversion there, and And then Kopech really throwing off his back foot. He never did look like he was completely set in the pocket. And as I said, sometimes Kopech does have a tendency to try to sling it around and force it into some tight windows. And that time Galloway just made him pay.
Yeah, big play by Galloway. And I was about to say that Kopech was looking good and almost had the second curse on it. But wow, that was a huge turnover for San Jose. Single back formation, 1 minute left. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they do a run. Smart move to Tino Sosa. He is run, gets 2 yards. Clock is ticking with 55 seconds left in the half.
Looks to me like both teams could be very, very comfortable just taking this one into the locker room at halftime. So we'll see if maybe San Jose wants to try something downfield, see if they have anything to work with here, but I'm expecting just a solid run and get off the field here.
Clock is at 33 seconds. It looks like they're going to let it run out. Maybe get one more play in. Pitch to Sosa. Sosa gets across the line of scrimmage. Not much more. Clock is ticking down to 20 seconds. It looks like we're going to be going to the locker room here soon.
It certainly looks that way, and it's been a tough first half here, so you expect them to just try to chalk it up to that. And as you said, no, wow.
Up they're passing. There's some pressure up the middle, just slings it. Wow, that was dangerous, but hey, it looks like there's going to be we're going to end the game on a punt. End the first half on a punt.
Well, I tell you, that was a surprise, and with that incompletion, I know that stranger things have happened. You know, Bozer City's going to get a chance to return this if they get open field. You just never know. I would have been more comfortable just running the clock out.
Yeah, agreed. You don't want to put the ball in Bozer City's hands, give them a chance to score, but it doesn't look like they're going to do it here. Clock hits triple zeros. We're at the end of the first half. Cameron, what did you just see in the first half that stood out for you?
I think it's been a really exciting game. You know, we saw the offenses kind of trade blows there. You kind of think of it in the form of a boxing match, if you will, and you know, one team strikes first with a touchdown, the other comes right back down and does the same. But it really wasn't until San Jose scored their touchdown to put them up 14-7 that they stopped San Jose to just a field goal. That made all the difference. San Jose was again able to get on the board. That's why you see the 11 points difference that you see right now. Blanco, a great job for San Jose, and Sosa just working really well. And I got to say that San Jose is really spreading the ball around nicely. For Bossier City here, you know, it's just kind of a what-if situation. There's been a couple of drops. There's been a couple of interceptions that has stunted some really nice drives. They're going to have to tighten that up as we head into the second half, Charles.
Yeah, agreed. I think Blanco really, with the exception of that one interception, had a pretty good half. And I mean, wow. I mean, it's easy when you got a running back like Sosa as well. I mean, you give him the ball. I don't think maybe one or two plays he had zero gain or a loss. So. San Jose, I think they found out how they needed to improve their offensive game plan, and it's showing on the field.
It really is. It's going to be interesting.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay, Charles. It's going to be really interesting to see how they adjust in this game, in this second half.
Bossier City set to receive. Another short kick received at the 10-yard line, up past the 30, still going out to the 34-yard line. Alman Kopech comes out, made a couple mistakes in the first half, but you know, he showed some flashes of excellence.
He did. I think that this guy right here, Kopech, there's a lot to build on. He can make some really good passes. He's also got really good scrambling ability as well. So a lot that I think that they can work with him. He's just only going to get better the more reps he gets.
Play to Bismarck Wright, gets a couple, but then just gets thrown on the ground.
Yeah, totally manhandled that time was Bismarck Wright here. And I got to say, I think that Bossier City really has to feel the urgency to come out here and put some points on the board right out of the gate. I think that's how you set the tempo, and instead you don't let the tempo affect what you need to do here. You control it.
Another run by Sosa. He gets a first down and more out to the 48-yard line. Excuse me, Wright. That was Bismarck Wright. My apologies. Bismarck Wright with a nice run. Nice blocking off the side there. Gets the first down, move the chains.
I made the comment earlier. I talked about Baltimore, Warren Murray, and T. Roy Gaines kind of pairing off each other, kind of feeding off of each other. And right there, you saw Rainstorm, the fullback, get in front and literally push the defense down the field to open up the lane for Bismarck Wright. Kind of fun. You could kind of see those little tendencies taking shape in the minors here.
And they pitch it to the fullback, and the fullback just lowers his shoulder and drops the hammer. It's a nice run there, 2nd and 3.
I really think that San Jose, their defense has done a really good job today. I believe that, there's been a couple of plays that they have given up, of course. I think the rushing game right now is their weakest, trying to defend it. We'll see if that changes here. Right now, Bozer City looking pretty good moving the ball on the ground.
Back in an I formation, 2nd and 3. Handoff up the middle, nice block in, nice first down. Bismarck Wright found a little hole there in the line, in the blocking scheme, and was able to wiggle past the first down marker and get a first down.
Well, I really do think that they know, Bossier City does certainly know where their game is rooted at, and it is in that run game. That really controls everything else that they do as well, and that's why you see them go so heavily to it.
They send in the blitz. They intended for Nick twice, but the quarterback, Iman Kopech, didn't have any time there, was getting some heat. Had to get rid of that quick.
He was, and really good pressure. Again, that's Sidney Galloway. We called Sidney's name in the second quarter there with that big interception that stalled the drive out for Bossier City at the end of the second quarter. That looked so promising. So nice job again by Galloway.
All right, 2nd and 10, back to pass again. Like they're sending pressure again. Nice pass to Bubba Tree. He got the first down. Great route, wide open, Cameron.
That was a nice play and a really good play route. You really don't see Kopech drive the ball far down the field. He's kind of one of the short to middle range type guys, but a nice job right there, really playing to his strong suits, those crossing patterns, a really good job of dialing them up, and they may be onto something here. A really nice drive, and now they just need to finish it off.
Yeah, just don't forget the run. I mean, they've shown some success on the ground. Let's see if they do that again. Looks like Rainstorm might be in the backfield there. Run up the middle. Rainstorm is still going. Doesn't have a huge run there. It was a loss, but he didn't give up. Nice tackle there by Des Seeker, the free safety.
Yeah, a really good job of Seeker right there, being able to come up. Really good pursuit, honestly, because it looked as if Storm was able to turn the corner. They was going to be able to be open for a pretty good little game.
2nd and 11, back to pass in the middle. Another great catch by Bubba Trees in the end zone. He scores, making it possibly a 4-point game.
That was nice. One of the best offensive plays that I have seen thus far. And again, it goes back to the crossing patterns. Take a look at this. Look at this nice job of cutting inside there. What a great way to beat the defender. And then after that, it was just all about determination to get to the end zone. So a fantastic job. Great response by Bossier City. They did it their way, methodical, a 3-minute drive almost. And they really narrowed the gap here. That was big.
The extra point is up and good. And Cameron, Bubba Tree, last week he had, I believe, 1 reception for 8 yards. He's on fire tonight.
Yeah, they found a way, obviously something in practice they were able to hone in on, and they've been able to use it to a good effect in this game today. Again, this is one thing I love about the SFLms. You start to see these players develop and just get better each and every week, and he's another one that we saw really impress us tonight.
All right, San Jose brings it out to the 32. Have you ever wanted to be play-by-play or analyst, broadcaster? We're looking for passionate SFL participants or viewers like you to join the team for this minor league and next major league season. Please visit the Simulationfl net/broadcasting for more details on how you can get involved and get your voice on the call. We're looking at 1st and 10 for San Jose, and they respond and put some points on the board. Wide receiver in motion to the top of the screen. We got a triple set at the top of the screen, single back formation, back to pass. Looks like they're getting some pressure. He throws it down the middle to the ankles of Lloyd. He's able to bring it in, 2nd and inches.
Yeah, a nice job of making something out of nothing there by Devin Lloyd, and I believe that's the first time we've had an opportunity to call his name in this game. But that's big right there, because now you've got a very manageable 2nd down and a heck of a halfback in Sosa in the backfield.
I'll take a 2nd and inches, and here we go. Our formation. Let's see if they just run it up the gut. They pitch it out to the outside. Tino Sosa, it's 1st down and more. Nice run, nice pitch play. Looked like the defense was expecting it up the middle, like I was.
They definitely were. Yeah, and me as well, as a matter of fact, Charles. I was expecting just right up the gut the whole way. Sosa now closing in on 100 yards on the day. This, I believe, would be his first 100-yard game, if I'm not mistaken on my stats.
You are not mistaken, sir. He had 71 last week. Oh, my gosh, another play. Was that the same? Was that 97, Oliver Ridge? Did he make that interception previously? Did I get that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oliver Ridge again. I remember mentioning his frame, 6'5", 250 pounds. And again, off the edge there, getting that pressure, getting those big arms up in the way. And that's a play that San Jose is going to want to go away from. They've got burned on it now twice. And my goodness, how that changes things.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before. A defensive end get 2 interceptions.
First time for everything, and only in the SFL, man.
All right, now the momentum is in Bossier City's favor here. Back goes Kopech, gets it brought down by number 98. Didn't have any time. It looked like they had good coverage downfield, and that you might call that a coverage set.
Yeah, you just want to ask. It's not right, of course, but after you mess up on offense and you kind of give the ball away, you have to ask your defense to go out there and kind of bail you out, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. But that's a fantastic job of San Jose's defense coming up, making a stop right there, trying to thwart the momentum that Bozer City seems to be getting.
2nd and 10. Pitch play. Out the rainstorm. He's going. Decent run. It's a couple there. Makes up for the sack. I mean, we got an injury.
Well, that's unfortunate right there. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he won't be down for too long. Able to get up to his feet there. Maybe just got his bell rung, and they may just check him out and send him back in. But that brings up a big 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for Bossier City. So far, San Jose's been able to put some heat on Hyman Kopech. Let's see if we can shake it off and get a 1st down here. I formation spread. Back to pass. They're sending an extra blitzer. Almost gets picked off. It hit outside linebacker William Patterson right in the midst, but it hit the deck. 4th and 6, though. Good defense by...
Yeah, I mean, a great job of defense right there, because, you look as if Bossier City is going to be able to capitalize on that and march right back down the field and potentially at least get close with a field goal or even take the lead. And your defense is asked to really be put in a difficult spot, but to step up, and that they did.
Hey, let's see how deep they can pin San Jose here. San Jose comes out. Where did they place that? I don't know if that was the best punt ever, but again, good defense by San Jose. 1st and 10 on the 14. I formation. They were expecting that, and number 50 brought them down.
Yep, and 2nd down and 8 now. A good job, as we said many times tonight, of Bossier City trying to just step up here and defend on the ground game. And and kind of, thwart the passing attacks. So trying to play a really balanced defense here, and I think it's coming around, especially with the 2 interceptions we've seen. Look at that. Look at that.
Sosa, they were waiting for that as well. Brought them down. 3rd and 9. Big play here for Bozer City. Let's see if they can stop San Jose deep in their own territory.
Gosh, you got to love the pursuit that the defense shown, getting off the snap there and getting into the backfield so quickly.
Got 5 wide receivers on 3rd and 9. Empty backfield. Blanco goes back to pass. 4 rushers, plenty of time. Looks deep downfield. Oh, and we've got a flag. That's looking like it's going to be defensive interference.
My goodness. And that's going to be a heartbreaker. The defense looked like they did everything that they possibly could to keep them from moving down the field. They even had the incompletion. They had the right formation as well and the coverage to drop that one. Just kind of let that one fall to the ground harmlessly.
Yeah, that was, I think that was a little light. Ronnie Shanahan gets caught there, but man, if I was the defensive coach, I'd be throwing the clipboard on the ground and stomping on it.
I'm surprised that they called that. They've called a pretty tight game, though. A couple of the calls we've heard today been a little bit questionable. Wow.
1st and 10 after that penalty. High formation for San Jose. Blanco goes back to pass. Plenty of time down the middle. Wide open. But Barney Burner juggled the ball and dropped it.
Yep, Burner was just about to come up with that. I mean, he had really good concentration there. We saw Barney Burner take a couple of passes literally and just turn nothing into something. That looked like that was going to be about the case before he got completely flattened.
2nd and 10. High formation. Send an extra man at the quarterback down the middle. Open. Chris Sunsery with another good catch today and moves the chains.
Well, I'm really loving these wideouts right here for San Jose. They have been so impressive. And as we said, daylight and dark from what we've seen in week 1. The emergence of Sunseri and Burner, as well as, Jennings, the tight end, who got in on the action as well earlier in this game. And you've got Devin Lloyd as well. A lot of people, a lot of pieces to really, really work on and to continue to get better as the season goes on. I think there are a lot of promise in this team.
1st and 10, run up the middle by Sosa. That's a couple. And right now, I think the way Sosa's been running, and I think they're kind of in the driver's seat here. I think the key here is not to run that swing pass again.
Yeah, if they can just stay away from that and hopefully not feel the urge to go back to that, I think they may be.
That play.
Yeah, I think they may be in a really good shape if that's the case. Especially if they could put some points up here.
2nd and 8. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 3rd. A run outside by Sosa. Looks like he was going to get brought down and does. A team of defenders back there, but it looked like number 54. Lucas Gilbert finally brought him down.
Okay, now this is important. Again, 3rd and 8. We have saw San Jose have a pretty easy time all evening long on these 3rd down conversions. It's really important that Bossier City can get off the field.
3rd and 8, bunch formation at the top of the screen. Back to pass. 4 rushers. Wide open wide receiver, and it looks like going to get the 1st down. Chris Sunseri, he's starting to heat up. Another catch for a 1st down.
They know where they need to go when they need that 1st down yardage. And again, Sunseri has come through time and time again. Again, a nice little route out into the flats and just putting his shoulder down and churning for those extra yards that they needed. And again, Bossier City just not able to get off the field on 3rd down. My goodness.
Sunseri's not the quickest wide receiver, but tallest, but he's agile and quick and runs good routes. Back to pass, and that's that play. We said they need to throw in the dumpster. They thought they'd try it again, and May Carter made him pay for it.
Well, they went to the opposite side of the field, and that time it was May Carter who just read that. They flipped the play. It didn't do any good there. So, let me just say, holy Toledo. That Yeah, that
Three
stops a drive.
interceptions, all by defensive ends.
Wow,
Never ever seen that
unbelievable.
before in the SFL.
Well, San Jose, they were just about to really pull away. I felt like in this game, if they could have got a touchdown, it was going to be tough for Bossier City. But again, the tides are changing.
Well, this is a gift, and let's see if Bossier City can capitalize on that gift. First down and 10, single back formation. Motion to the top of the screen. Back goes Kopech. Nice pass. Oh, dropped. That was in the hands of Bubba Tree. And looks like maybe he heard some footsteps.
Yeah, definitely. I think that he certainly felt the heat coming and just really couldn't hang on to that one. But I'm going to tell you, if it is at all possible here, if San Jose can have 3 interceptions to 3 defensive ends and still come out here with this game, in the win column, you're going to have to credit your defense because they've been asked to do a lot. There's a lot of opportunities left out on the field for Bossier City.
Art Vandalay can't wait to take that play out of the playbook. Second and 10, single back formation. Back to pass goes Kopech. Throws it in the middle, almost intercepted. We're looking at 3rd and 10 there. They got to capitalize on this third down play. They'll be in the driver's seat if they do.
They've been handed a lot of opportunities to push the ball down the field. In more recent memory, the last couple of series, they've had the 2 interceptions and just not able to capitalize on them like you think they should be able to. Credit, of course, to that San Jose defense, but they need something big here.
Formation at the bottom of the screen, back to pass in the middle again, and this time caught by number 86. Move the chains, first down. They needed that in a big way.
Sometimes, you just live and die by those gunslinging throws like that, and that was one of those times where it just happened to really work well for him. Kopech just having to kind of throw something in there and see if the receiver could make something with it. Indeed, he did, and this drive continues.
Back to pass again. Low pass intended for Bubba Tree. Damn, I think they need to go back to a little bit of the running. Looks like they're getting a little pass happy here.
Yes, I actually, in calling that game last week against Pittsburgh that Bossier City had, that was one of the things we talked about. It seemed as if they would abandon the run a little bit too soon. They're really built on that run. Don't want to get too pass happy here. Just keep pounding the ball. The passing lanes will open up.
Yeah, run up the middle. Nice run by Wright. He's going. First down. Just like Cameron said, feed the ball to Bismarck Wright, and he'll bring back good yardage.
Yeah, because you've got Bismarck Wright and you've got Rain Storm in the backfield, 2 very capable backs, as we said, very physical backs. And I tell you, they've got a lot of talent on this team. They just need to utilize it in the right way, and keeping pounding the football is the way to do it.
Single back formation on 1st and 10. Back to pass, short drop. Plenty of time, wide open. Bubba Tree, he's still going. Down to the 16, maybe 17-yard line.
A crossing route, once again, right across the middle of the field. That has been Bubba Tree's bread and butter. Look at it again on this replay. Again, cutting inside. The defense kind of lulled towards the back part of the field there.
Cameron, it looked like there were 2 or 3 wide receivers wide open.
Yeah, a really nice job on that play scheme there, cutting inside, running a medium route instead of going deep, which is what the defense of San Jose was expecting, and Tree putting up some good yards.
1st and 10, single back again. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Another pass play. Oh, he gets some heat, and he is brought down by Stephen Forbes.
Well, that's a drive killer. I mean, it could very well potentially be. It only takes one play like that to really throw the whole thing off. And now you're 2nd and 16. You went pass on first when maybe you should have went run. And now you're going to be forced into, going a little bit with a longer or maybe I guess I should say a deeper play there with a longer route, maybe some passing plays that you're not comfortable with. I still feel like pounding the football is what they need to focus on here instead of getting past happy.
We have a rollout. Pass. Oh my gosh, what a catch by Alice Itera. First down, and they're knocking at the door at the end of the third quarter. Get your fours up.
Well, what do I know? I mentioned going back to the run game there, trying to pound it. Well, a nice rollout right there, and maybe if that rollout works, that's something they want to do with Kopech later on.
Yeah, we're looking at the start of the fourth quarter. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Knocking at the door here, Cam. On the 4.5 yard line, start of the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can capitalize. High formation. Back to pass. Throws it out to the halfback. Didn't get anywhere. Big tackle there by San Jose. They needed that.
I like the approach. I see what they were trying to do, trying to keep the ball in Wright's hands, albeit in the form of a screen pass, but the defense just snuffed that one out.
High formation, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Back to pass again in the middle, and it is a touchdown. Bubba Tree is having the game of his career in the SFL minor league. Nice catch, nice pass. Way to respond, Bozer City. They take the lead.
That's Bubba Tree's coming out party for the SFL. He's saying, "Welcome to my world, SFL." and again, as I said before, I've said it a lot in this game. They just really can't bring him down. They lose him on those crossing routes over the middle, and really exposing the weakness of the defense right there, and that's that short to mid-range passing game, not able to lock him down. And just like that, finally, Bossier City able to take advantage of a turnover and put himself on top.
The extra point is up and good. And Cameron, to your point there, you have a 6'5" wide receiver that can run routes like that. That is scary.
It is. Very, very talented. I expect this guy, to really make a name for himself as this season goes on. Interesting to note that he wasn't part of a development team either. I take that back. He actually was. He was part of Los Angeles. So, this guy, well experienced and even going to get better as time goes on here.
Nice return by Looker, number 89, to the 32-yard line. It's time for San Jose to respond.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here. They certainly have a lot of time left. No need to panic. No need to go away from what has got you here. I do believe that you rely on Sosa. You got 9:29. There's a lot of football left. And, you're playing from behind now, which is something you haven't had to do since, early second quarter. But I do believe that you just stick with what's worked for you so far in this game, and it'll see you through. Just don't throw those quick out that the defensive ends are honing in on.
Back to pass, throws it to Sunseri. Nice play there, nice pitch and catch. Was able to get rid of the ball quickly. Look, the pocket was starting to deteriorate a little bit. Hung in there, nice pass, nice route run by Sunseri.
Sunseri closing in on 100 yards right now with 97. We can almost expect him to at least probably pick up 3 more, somewhere between now and when the buzzer sounds. But really a good play by him. We talked about Bubba Tree having a big coming out party. So has Sunseri in this game. They've both been phenomenal.
High formation, short drop, got some pressure, able to get rid of it, and throws it to Barney Burner. Nice play there. I thought Blanco was going to get thrown down, but threw it into the outstretched arms of Barney Burner.
That was all Blanco extending the play, and look what it does. It allows Burner to get a step right there on the defensive coverage, and that was huge. A wonderful job of extending the play, as we said, by Blanco and avoiding the sack. And sometimes when you give those wideouts as talented as these guys are enough opportunity to get out in space, good things happen.
Back to pass, another short drop, throws it out. Barney Burner again gets another first down. They're knocking at the door. We talked about can San Jose step up and answer it, and so far so good.
Yeah, absolutely. That is something that take a look at that right there. Uh, Burner is another one who is really good about getting out and can turn on the jets when he gets that open field. So impressive here. San Jose moving the ball. I said they had plenty of time. They've really only needed about a minute and some change to get back
Right.
down to the red zone.
Put back Twins formation. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Back to pass, another short drop over the middle. Another great catch by Chris Sunseri. He goes into the end zone. San Jose has answered.
Well, the lead for Bossier City certainly didn't last for long, did it? And here we talked about San Jose just taking their time and doing what they do. Honestly, they went to the air on just about every single play. Maybe it was every single play, but again, knowing what they do well, they've got Sunseri, they've got Marty Burner. We've talked about the weapons. We're getting to know these guys more as these games go on, and I tell you what, there's Sunseri's first 100-yard game. A lot to be proud of out of this offense.
Yeah, both of these teams, total points both of these teams scored last week was 21. And now we're looking at 52 points.
Yeah, exactly. Incredible game. Such fun. And speaking of, I got a note to pass along here as well, my friend. Nashville beats Albuquerque 28-14. That is a final, by the way. Cameron Irvine passing that along. Yeah, so got a updated score, a final there, and we got a good end coming to this one.
All right. Bossier City on the return. Past the 20, up past the 30, still going. Nice return to the 36. That is Alice Itera on the return.
So this is going to be really interesting here. I am really curious to see now how Bossier City will respond. I said, that running game is so potent for them. I feel like a broken record. But again, let me speak on their behalf here. 8 minutes left in the game. I continue to pound the ball with Bismarck Wright until I just can't anymore. That's going to open up so much. And another thing that does, let me point this out too real quick. I don't mean to be long-winded, but that allows Kopech to get more comfortable in the pocket as well. Something about that, just he plays better when Wright is moving the ball.
All right, and a handoff to Bismarck Wright. It's a couple yards there, and I agree with you, Cameron. I mean, they've got Wright and Stolman. Both of them have shown the ability to run the ball. I think you don't want to go too strong either way, but a little balanced attack I think is do them well at this point in the game.
Yeah. Kopech, a very talented quarterback, but you don't want to get him into throwing it 30, 40 times a game. There's really no need for it as long as that running game is working for you.
Slot formation on 2nd and 8. Roll out. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. Dangerous play there intended for Bubba Tree, but it looked like he was well defended by Taveus Gordon, the cornerback.
I really have to say that, they may have learned their lesson on keeping Bubba Tree so free right there. Definitely had him kind of wrapped up on that play and taking away a weapon for Kopech to use.
Bismarck Wright lining up behind Kopech in the backfield. Trips formation to the bottom. Back to pass. He's running. He's going. And he was going to try and move the chains, but slid down at the last second. It's 4th and 3. San Jose was able to hold him.
There was nothing going on downfield to certainly completely clamp down. Good job on this defense here by San Jose. And so he just tried to take off with the legs and come up just a little bit short. Didn't want to take the big hit there.
All right, and Bossier City punts. Looks like we got a couple yards out of that. San Jose up by 4. We've got 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think? You think San Jose should I'm thinking they should stay balanced as well. I mean, they've got this pretty much the same story with Sosa. Haven't used their fullback too much, though, tonight.
I think you just keep your foot on the gas. And if that involves Sosa running it right down their throats, you're getting to the point in this game, that defense is going to get tired. They didn't have an opportunity to catch their breath at all. So I think this is kind of like maybe they start to sense a little blood in the water, and they kind of go in for the kill here on this drive if they can make it happen.
All right, 1st down and 10, single back formation. Handoff up the middle. Sosa with a decent run, puts 4 on the board. 2nd and 6.
It's been a lot of fun watching this game. For one, have had a blast, watching this game with you, Charles. But one thing I've loved about it is the momentum swings that we've seen in this game. They've been all over the place. No clear-cut favorite. Really just had a blast watching these two teams also kind of find themselves as well.
Twins on 2nd and 6. A run up the middle. Sosa's churning and churning. Gets 1, maybe 2 yards. We're looking at a 3rd and 5.
That right there is definitely going to help, Bossier City. Now, we've talked about getting off the field on 3rd down, and it just hasn't really happened today. But now you got a chance to really right that ship, honestly, or right that steamboat, I guess we'll say.
Back to pass. They send an extra blitz in. Pass over the middle. Barney Burner for the 1st down. Huge play.
They went very aggressive. They're trying to bring pressure. The offense picked it up in a nice way with a quick little drop, a nice slant across the middle. And again, Bossier City just not able to put the combination together to really get off the field on 3rd down. No matter the interceptions they've had today, 3rd down has really bitten them.
Run off to the bottom of the screen. Sosa gets about 4. That was I was amazed he was able to get 4. I thought he was going to go down in the backfield. So good on Tony Sosa.
Yeah, I as well. So a nice job of Sosa right there. Again, we saw a great game out of him today, as we've seen that stat a moment ago going over the 100-yard mark. And I don't think he's through yet.
2nd and 6. Locked down to 5:20. A pitch to Sosa. He gets another couple yards. 2nd and 6.
And what else is this doing? Burning the clock. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Injury here.
Step down, defensive end.
May had the big interception there just a couple of series ago, if you remember. So, gosh.
I remember.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. How could we forget? A very potent part of this defense, and hopefully May can get back out there soon.
Let's hope we can. Twins formation on 3rd and 5. Bossier City's got to dig their heels in here. Back to pass goes Blanco over the middle. We've got a flag. Is that pass interference?
Yeah, I believe so. Got the makings of it. Man.
Wow, that was a big penalty on 3rd down.
Well, that ain't the first time we've seen this tonight either. I think we've had some questions about a couple of the calls there. I don't see it. Did you see it, Charles?
Not at all. No, they're calling them tight tonight.
They really are. They really are. Unless there was something from maybe an angle that we didn't see, maybe got the hand in there before the ball got to it. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to tell you what, that was a killer because, Bossier City had finally they got them stopped, and then that happened.
1st and 10 on the 1st down from the penalty. Back to pass, short drop over the middle. Evan Lloyd, haven't heard his name a lot tonight. Good catch for the 1st down.
And again, running the time down, extending this drive, and this is the part right here where obviously they start to feel like they're getting to be in control of these last few minutes of this game. If they can, obviously they'd love to run as much time out as possible. They want the trip to end in the end zone, obviously, but they're really doing a nice job of winding down this clock as well.
Formation on 1st and 10. Back to pass, another short drop. Plenty of time. Has to dump it off. Barney Burner, he's still running, but he's brought down for a loss of 1.
Fine job by Bossier City right there, completely blanketing each and every receiver out there. That play just really didn't work well to begin with, and then they honed in on it, and they were not going to let Barney Burner get any positive yardage.
2nd and 11. Clock is ticking. Wide receiver in motion to the bottom of the screen. Uncle back to pass, another short drop, and he is brought down by Lucas Gilbert, the inside linebacker for Bozer City.
Well, there you go. You needed your defense to really step up, make a big play. They do it. They finally get to him, wrap him up, throw him down to the ground, and now it's 3rd and long, and they've not been able to really stop him at all on 3rd. We've talked about it ad nauseum, but now's the chance. 3rd and long here. Can they contain them?
Next to the top of the screen, 3rd and 14, big third down. Let's see if Bozer City can play clean on this play and stop the drive for San Jose. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Broken up at the last minute. That was a dangerous pass. 4th and 14. Bozer City did what they needed to do.
Yeah, and a clean play, though. That was important, too. We have saw a couple penalties there for the interference and everything that we talked about. And what else did that sack do, Charles? That pushed them out of field goal range.
Right. I thought you were quizzing me. How'd you answer me?
I gave you the answer.
All right, back to punt. Let's see how deep they can pin Bossier City. And, goes into the end zone. Ball coming out to the 20. Week 3 in the SFLm kicks off Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Chicago's home opener, as the Warriors host Bossier City. Philadelphia heads to Nashville, and minor league football heads back to West for Albuquerque and San Jose's home openers. Seeding is on the line for the double elimination tournament Tuesday night in the SFLm. 1st and 10 for Bossier City. I formation wins. Fullback in motion. Back to pass. Get some pressure over the middle. Dangerous pass. Intended for Bubba Tree.
It was indeed intended for Bubba Tree. And also, like I said, the past couple of plays there that they've tried to get the ball to him, they've been able to lock down on him, not letting him run so freely. 2nd and 10 here, 3:24 to go. I still think, I'm going to say it again, hand that ball off a couple times and see what Bismarck can do.
I spread back to pass over the middle. Thrown to number 80, Alisai Terra. Big catch, making it a 3rd and very manageable 3 yards. But the clock is ticking, my friend.
It is ticking. I think the first priority right now, though, is doing what you can to just get those 3 yards. Don't look too far down the field. Focus on that first down. And even, like I said, I still feel like lining up and just about running it as well as they've been able to. We'll see what they do here.
And off to the top of the screen. And did he get the first down? No! Bismarck right. Up just short by Shin Yoneda, the outside linebacker for San Jose.
I felt like they had the right play design.
Oh, here we go.
This is big.
Another challenge.
Yeah. He was close.
Presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at goretroid.com. Can't wait till Cam gets me mine for Christmas.
Now, this is going to be close. Right there, I feel as if he does just enough, at least from that angle. It felt to me like he maybe had enough to just kind of get that ball. I think he did. I do too. Just enough, but in my opinion.
Let's see what happened.
The play stands.
It stands. Wow. Okay, controversial call there. The Bossier City fans are not wild about that.
Well,
I don't think, maybe it's a little too early, the way the defense is playing. Oh, they are going for it.
They are going for it.
10 inches. This could be the play of the game for Bossier City. High formation. 4th and inches. Run. Oh, it looks. I thought he had it. Oh, my gosh. What a tackle by San Jose. Huge play by the defense. Boyer was waiting for him. I honestly thought he was going to get that and more, but man, heads up play by the linebacker.
It literally looked as if the lanes were almost like to the promised land. It looked as if it was going to be an easy first down, and then the defense just closed in. And for one, I believe also it looked to me a little bit like Wright kind of got held up in the backfield a little bit, maybe a little bit of interference with a blocker there. Gosh.
And lining up in the shotgun, up by 4 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds, deep into the opponent's territory, and they're going to pass. Let's see what happened. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Oh, draw up the middle. Smart play, the loss of 1. It's the clock ticking, though, my friend.
Well, that's right. And you've already got Bozer City, who has lost the timeout. You know, they're going to get the opportunity to have, that 2-minute warning, so that'll stop the clock for them. But right now, San Jose already in field goal range. Let's be conservative here. Let's see, just see if we can actually hold on to this lead here and run as much clock out as possible.
High formation. They are back to pass. On deep. Oh, what a catch by Chris Panseri. First down as we go to the 2-minute warning.
And we'll get a chance to look at that replay, I believe, right here. And you see Blanco 305 yards. Wow.
That was amazing. Amazing one-handed catch. We're at 2 minutes left to go in the game. Right now, San Jose is sitting pretty. First down deep into Bozer City's territory. 305 yards passing for Blanco. My opinion is they're in the driver's seat. Just burn the clock and run it out.
Agreed.
High formation. Pitch play up off the side. Still going. Almost gets in the end zone. Nice 8 yards there. And now the timeouts start coming.
And you already, like I said, already burned one on the challenge there, which still very surprising to me. I go back and look at the spot of that ball. I thought that was a first down, but the ref said otherwise. They lose the timeout. They've already had to use another. And so, like you said, just pound the ball out here.
Formation again. Run off up the middle. Still going. 3rd and 2. Another timeout with about 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock.
Been a good, hard-fought game, and no, it's not over yet. But let's give a call to both of these teams because they played leaps and bounds better than what we saw the first week. Both of them really did. So a lot of good things for both of these teams to take away, win or lose tonight.
I mean, the game is not over, but there's going to have to be a couple bounces in favor of Bossier City in order to change things around.
Yes. Agreed. But a lot to be proud of, yeah.
The top of the screen. Crowd is on their feet, cheering on the defense. Run to the outside, and he is in the end zone. Tino Sosa, with a huge score for San Jose. And Bossier City is in a deep hole.
Yeah, they are. That was just that's all due to the field position there, going for it on 4th and inches as they did. They felt that they needed to take that shot. Felt like that may be the last opportunity that they would have to get a hold of this football. Of course, that didn't go their way, and San Jose capitalized on the short field position, just pounding that rock. It's worked for them all day long.
Time for the extra point. It is up and good. But, Cameron, there is still time on the clock for Bossier City Magic. They got 1 minute and 47 seconds. So, with, again, a couple bounces, a quick score, onside kick, we could have a whole different game going here.
Yeah, anything still certainly could happen. This does eliminate, really, I think, the running game, which is what they are built upon. So you're going to expect Kopech to have to go to the air here.
Return out to the 34-yard line. Good return by Nick Twice. Bossier City. Hyman Kopech. Can he make a miracle happen?
It'll be interesting to see because, as we said, it's really going to rely on his arm, I feel like, at this moment. And he's got good weapons, Nick Twice and Bubba Tree, we've mentioned them, and Alice Itera, Grabowski, the tight end. I think you're going to see them probably get a lot of work in right here in this next minute and 42.
Good spread formation. 1 minute, 42 seconds on the clock, down by 11. Back to pass. Get some pressure over the middle. Caught by Bubba Tree. Clock is ticking. Hurry up offense here. Tree with his 6th reception. 2 touchdowns tonight. Decent game. Pass incomplete. Stops the clock. 3rd and 1. Intended for number 86.
Yeah,
now, do they try and push it deep, or they just try and get the first down?
Yeah, I was going to say short yardage here. I think you need to focus first down first, though. You know what I mean? We saw what happened on that last play. You try to get out of this short yardage situation as quick as you can and then go from there.
Go back formation, 3 wide, back to pass, sending a blitzer in, throws it over the middle, caught! Bubba Tree having the game of his minor league career so far. Clock is rolling, 1 minute, 17 back to pass again. Pressure again, over the middle, intercepted. Number 31 for San Jose brings it back. He's still going. He's spinning. Brought down to the 38. That, my friend, might be the nail in the coffin.
I think that's going to do it, but that was one of those things we knew that they were going to have to force the ball down the field. Kopech really, as he continues to develop, and he's doing a nice job. We saw leaps and bounds of growth from week 1 to week 2. He will get more comfortable in that pocket. I think he will get more comfortable having to rely with the game solely on his shoulders at times. But they're going to put this together. I really do feel like Bossier City, even though they will probably come away with the L tonight, they're going to put all these parts and pieces together. We saw them develop weapons in the receiving core and a great running game. It's going to happen for them. A lot to be proud of still, I will say that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think they found out what works for them on offense. They just need to, tweak the offense a little bit. We saw some great plays on defense. The defensive ends, stand out to me on their interceptions. But, at key times, it just looked like San Jose did what they needed to do to pull ahead and hang on to this one.
Yeah, I think red zone offense is going to be an important thing that they're going to have to look at. That's where they did fall short a couple of times. That's something they can improve on. And like we said, I think we'll see that as this season goes along, that things will eventually, work itself out here.
Just winding down, 25 seconds left to go. 3rd and 13. San Jose looks like they're walking out of here with their first victory, a big road win, moving them to 1-1.
Yeah, and right there in the thick of things still, you get that victory and could be a turnaround for this San Jose team. You just never know. That's the fun thing about the SFLs here. The only thing that's for sure is nothing's for sure. Each week is different and exciting all the same.
And we have a final. San Jose 35, Bossier City 24. All right, if you had some game balls to hand out, Cameron, who would you give them to?
Well, I really gotta go, of course, with let's see here. That's a good question. Sunseri, I think, though, when you think about Chris Sunseri and what he was able to do, as we take a look at stats, we take a look at the time of possession right there. That was a big thing, too. Of course, when San Jose got the football, they held on to it, drained a lot of time. Blanco with a pretty good day, except for the INTs. If I got 2 balls to give away, I'm going to give it one to Sosa, one to Sunseri there. So it's been a lot of fun watching these guys play tonight. I think San Jose really came out and made a statement that the league's going to pay attention to. You take a look at the interceptions. And again, Ridge there with 2 of them for Bossier City. So their defense coming along nicely. Just a lot of takeaways from both teams. I had a lot of fun watching this game with you, my friend, and glad we got to see a close, exciting match tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And again, both teams look like they found their offense. I said earlier, 21 points total between the two last week, and they have 59 today. So I think they're well on their way to putting some more points up on the board. I mean, this was a great game. I had a blast announcing with you. And again, congratulations to San Jose, and I think we'll see Bossier City in the win column here sooner than later.
Absolutely, absolutely. Going to be great. Can't wait to see what the rest of this season has to unfold, my friend. Really looking forward to it.
All right, well, thank you very much. That's going to do it here from Bossier City. Cameron and I are going to go out and get some gumbo. Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you again.